Let's see. Can you hear me now? Let me test this. Yes, you guys can. Okay, that's great. Love that as my first stream in a while. Sorry about that. Let's see. My YouTube just gave me a notification that I'm not doing too high on audio. And I think that's because my audio just wasn't on. Okay, I think we're out of the scuff zone. Hopefully. That's great. Great way to start a stream. But pretty much what we're doing today. I promised this stream a while ago. But today we are having a little fun with our Black Space pals. I don't know if you guys... Hello, gamer lover. Hello. Welcome. Here, I'm just getting everything fixed. Look at this, guys. Get used to this music, because we're gonna be here for a bit. Here, let's see. First, we have to find him. So I made a joke a while ago. I think he's above the flowers. You're playing the Super Mario RPG remake? I have never really... I don't really play Mario games. I saw it on YouTube, and, like, I saw the ad for it on YouTube. But, yeah, I am not familiar with it. But, yeah, so I promised a few streams ago that I would do a stream of me just following our friend here. And the joke was a 7-hour stream. I'm not gonna do a 7-hour stream of this, but I will follow our friend Blue Cloud for a while. And it's more of just like a chatting stream, but we are playing Omori, technically. So yeah. Nobody loves Blue Cloud as much as I do, and that's great. Hopefully the audio is fine. Tell me if the audio isn't fine. Different people like different things. That is indeed true. Different people do indeed like different things. And that's okay, yeah. I'm not bashing the game, that's for sure. I don't know what that means, Gunther. How are you doing today, Gunther? You do love Mario? That's cool. I like the Mario movie. That's one thing I do like. This area is like horrific. I really my eyes do not agree with the rapidly changing color. It probably Disco! Disco! Where did he go? Where's my child? There he is. Okay. We love Blue Cloud. Disco! Ow! That's what it says right there. I was rewatching, like, some of the old clips I had, and in the Blue Cloud one that I have, I just, for some reason, really loudly say "awa," and I'm like, why did I say that? But that makes sense. I read it in the background. But yeah, what do we want to talk about today? I've been doing a lot of drawing, recently. Ow! 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 I was in a server years ago. Disco! I was, in a server years ago where, like, pretty much all of us, like, there's like 4 or 5 of us, so all of us had moderator perms. We were using it just because we wanted, like, all the different channels. But one of the people I was in the server with, changed everyone's nickname to Awa Awa. And so, like, whenever everyone was typing out, like, whenever people were typing, like, at the same time, it would just be like, Awa Awa and Awa Awa are typing. And then the thing is, like, you don't know which Awa Awa is typing. So, like, it was just chaotic. But yeah, let's see. So, something I find interesting, so, like, blue clouds' eyes are blue when they fly, and then whenever they're, like, sitting there, their eyes are red, and that's just fun, you know? We love our disco friend. Disco! I'm guessing that this stream probably won't have the greatest, retention, or whatever the word is. And that's fine. That's fine. I am here to entertain, and I know that this probably isn't entertaining for everyone, but I did promise I'd do this stream a while ago. Oh no! We love black space. Black space is so unsettling, but like, there are, like, once you know what to, like, what you're dealing with, it's just like, wow, this is, like, such an interesting place. I should probably put, like, an eye strain warning somewhere. Yeah, let's see. So, I don't know if you guys remember the, Soul Link that I was doing with Riff a while ago. It was probably a few months ago now. The Soul Link that we lost. Well, I lost, Riff won. But, pretty much, we might do another similar thing soon. It's taking a lot of... It's a shiny lock, though. I'm just gonna spoil it right there. I'm so excited about it. It's a shiny lock, but the issue is that we have to do so much preparation because we're doing it. I'm not gonna say where, but never mind. Yeah. I can't spoil everything. But yeah, we are doing like a shiny lock, and it's just like it takes a lot of preparation because we have to start with a shiny anyways. So, like, it's like, oh. It's taking a lot, like, we have to do it in, disco! We have to do it in, like, full odds, and it's just so bad. Oh, there's Miwo under the bed! I just noticed that. I realized, like, ever since I started streaming, like, I went from generally, like, knowing that I was kind of cringe to, like, full-on realizing how cringe I am. And honestly, like, ever since I've started streaming, I've kind of just, like, and, like, I embody it now. I'm just like, whatever. But, like, also, sometimes, like, I feel myself about to say something on stream, and I'm like, but, like, that's gonna be really cringe. The other day, I was trying to, disco! I was trying to explain to, her Riff, like, about, like, the importance of Tumblr and why Tumblr is actually, like, a pretty cool thing. And I think I was confusing him more than anything, but that's okay. Bro, if anyone were to ever do Omori with voice acting, I really just want to send in a voice clip of me saying, follow the cloud! And, you know, I'll voice this little bugger. I don't know if it's a he, a she, a they, but that's okay. I want like a, I want a, like, button for it, like, with the bunny horn. Is my audio alright? My microphone wasn't working at first, but then, like, I was, like... Riff is just the no thoughts, head empty slime boy. Riff is great. Disco! Riff is so chill. But, yeah, like... I don't know. I feel like this is a lot more of, like, a chill, just chatting stream. Kind of thing than me just sitting on the screen. It gives you guys something to watch. Look at this, guys. But yeah, like, I don't know. We chillin'. He's peeking. He's peeking over. Do you think his name is actually Blue Cloud? Owa! Is this from the Duck Song? Bro, we love the Duck Song. Disco! What's over here? Oh, it's just more. Okay. This music's gonna get really, really annoying really, really quick. Here, I'm gonna really quick after this just double check my audio. Miwo Planter. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have you guys sit there for a second while I... Oh, of course the music turns off when I do that. Is it fine? I think it might be fine. Hopefully. Oh, there's someone entering my house. I can hear that downstairs. Oh no. I just get jumped. It's fine. We're good. No worries. Do you guys want chat bigger? Do you guys want more representation? How are we feeling? Oh, I have an orange soda with me, and that makes me so happy, but I forgot to open it up before stream, so probably sometime along the way, you guys are just gonna hear like, psh, you know, like, whatever soda noises make. Why? Oh no. Oh, am I in? I need to raise chat a bit. Oh, I need to follow Cloud. I need to follow Cloud, and then I'm gonna raise chat, so they aren't. Ow. You guys are like behind me, and it's gonna make VOD watchers suffer. There we go. Here, I'm gonna test something. Test. Okay, that should be fine, but yeah, because that's really small, so I will make it like this. It's just gonna overlap, and that's fine. We're fine with that. We are good. There's also an Awa on screen right now. But yeah, I'm just, like, back on the previous topic, I have, like, pretty much just realized, yeah, I'm a cringe person. I remember whenever I worked at the pet store, because I worked as a manager in a pet store for like 2 years, and there was one associate that I had that she made a joke about fan fiction. So I took that as in she read fan fiction because she was making a joke about AO3, and I was like, whoa, people typically joke about Wattpad if they're joking about fan fictions. And so then, like, I gave her a fan fiction request. I mean, not a request, a, like, recommendation. And she got, like, it was just really embarrassing. Because, like, she was just like, I don't read fan fiction. Disco! And it was just like, so awkward. And yeah. But yeah. I think, like, what I was gonna say earlier is that I think it'd be interesting to try writing fan fiction. I used to write back in the day, but the issue is that, like, I really, whenever I create something, I put myself under so much pressure to, like, be perfect at it. I want to get good grammar. I want to, like, be good, and I don't want, like, any errors kind of thing. And that's just not realistic. Like, I have a lot of ideas, and one of the main things I struggle with is actually, like, sorry, I was being distracted by the cloud. The cloud is so radiant and amazing. Like, I have so many ideas that, like, I just never do anything with because I just, like, I'm not, like, confident in my abilities to be perfect kind of thing. But, like, this past week, I connected with someone online that, like, they also have so many ideas, but they're actually doing things with with their ideas. So then, whenever I share my ideas, they're, like, encouraging me to, like, try to do something with my ideas, and I'm like, oh, I feel empowered. And I also, like, I feel like fanfiction is a great way to, like, if you want to start writing, like, it's a great way to, like, practice, because you don't have to make the characters. That's one big thing, is that, like, I struggle so much, like, if I wanted to write, like, back in, like, high school, whenever I'd have to, like, write a, creative writing thing. The issue is, like, establishing a character in a narrative in a way that, like, isn't obvious. Like, with the subtle clues, that is so difficult. And I can do it, like, I can do it, but, like, the thing is that I feel like people won't be as interested in my own characters anyways. So, yeah, but, I don't know. It'd be like, look at my OC, ooh, like, no, I that's what I feel like sometimes when I read books. I'm like, oh, all books in the library are truly just people writing about their OCs. That's a hot take. You're the reverse, love character making, hate story making / writing. So my thing is that, like, man, I love coming up with, like, a setting. I love, like, thinking out, like, every possibility. It's just so interesting to me to, like, cause I'm just a natural overthinker, so then, like, if I am sitting there and I am, like, thinking about something that is just not, like, oh my gosh, what if my coworkers hate me? What if I go into work in 2 hours and they just, like, yell at me for something I did yesterday? Like, anything I can do to not think about that, that's great. So, typically, yeah, like, I just, like, thinking of stories, thinking of, like, all the different ways that the story can go, the logistics behind them. One of my biggest pet peeves about, like, just stories in general, about, like, fan fiction, everything like that, is that they're, like, medical representation in stories is not always accurate. Like, if someone gets thrown into a wall, okay, they're gonna get, like, a concussion or something. Let them have a concussion. Like, I don't know. Like for me, that is, like, another big thing. Is that, like, yeah, I want things to be accurate. And then we come over here, because I know Gunther's watched this anime, so I'll just, like, because I'm talking to Gunther right now, I'll just be like, okay, like, parallel world pharmacy. It makes sense that not everything is, like, in a timely manner, because man has powers. Like, but they still do everything, and, like, that's a really bad example because they do everything in a timely manner. People being thrown into a brick wall and their nose is bleeding. Yeah, for me, like, whenever, like, I say I was hit by a truck as a kid. I would, like, that is a very loose way to say that, because really what happened is that the truck backed into me. And even that, like, me moving on a bicycle and the truck backing into me, that still gave me a concussion. Like, I know I was a child, so maybe that changes things. Smooth skull, soft skull. I was like, I don't know, I was going into 2nd grade, so, like, yeah, I was, like, an actual child, but, like, you know, still, with a full-grown adult being, like, thrown, like, by a supervillain, like, that's gonna hurt you, or, like, bro, like, your mom ran herself over with her own car? Oh. Once my, cousin accidentally, like, his mom accidentally ran over his foot, cause, like, she was backing out of the driveway, and, like, for some reason, he somehow did not realize that his foot was in the way of her backing out of the driveway, and that was bad. I've also, yeah, like, things like that, but, like, I don't know. Saying parallel world pharmacy is a bad representation of medical, like, things is actually really inaccurate now that I think about it, because, like, really, this music's getting so annoying. I've been streaming for, like, almost, like, 23 minutes on my side, because, like, setting up takes a little bit, and, like, this music is getting on my nerves. But, like, for them, even Pharma was like, okay, ma'am, it's gonna take you at least 6 months to get over tuberculosis. Like, that is, like, way more accurate than, like, a character going in to the hospital for, like, a concussion they just got and, like, getting out in 2 hours and then immediately continuing to run a marathon. Like, that's just, you don't do that. Your brain's gonna explode, bro. Like, yeah. But, like, I don't know. Oh, Gunther, I don't know if you saw this, but after I read the Parallel World Pharmacy manga, which is also, like, way more, like, PG-13, like, TV, like, 17 or whatever. I don't know the good terminology. It's just, like, way more, like, of a higher rating, not too high, but, like, a higher rating than the anime. But, like, in the manga, our boy finally found something he couldn't cure, which is great. The only vehicle your mom hasn't been hit by are the flying ones. Oh no. Oh no. For some reason, the first thing that comes to mind are trains, and I don't think she's been hit by a train. That would be bad. Disco! I'm gonna open my soda now. There we go. I have an orange soda. That makes me happy. Yeah, and trains, lol. Perfect, perfect. But boats, not safe. Oh no. Was she hit by, like, a canoe or something? Or was it, like, an actual, like, motored boat? Oh, that reminds me of, once I was in summer camp. Boat propellers bad, yeah. So as a kid, I went to a ton of summer camps. And in one, we were doing a boat rowing activity, and, like, for some reason, like, their oars, like, they were, like, the oars that you get, like, on a canoe, where, like, they're supposed to be attached, but the middle pole was like one that you could detach. So for some reason they detached a pole and then gave each kid on like the side, because like there was like pretty much 4 of us, and each of us were sitting side by side, and they gave each of us just like 1/2 of these little rows. Like, I don't know what they're called. I'm guessing they're called rows. And I'm making motions like you guys can see me, but you can't. Pog. But yeah, anyways, so like we get this thing, and I was a very small child, but also, why are you giving like a 9-year-old or whatever like this massive metal pole? But yeah, anyways, like it was very big for me, and I was rowing it, and on one row, just because of how big it was, I like it like went above my head. On one row, I like accidentally like hit the other girl's face that was next to me, and her nose started bleeding. And she, like, it was like a really bad bloody nose, but like we're just like 4 kids in the middle of the lake, and I was like panicking because I didn't know like if I would get in trouble for making this girl get a bloody nose. So then whenever we finally went to land, like, I apologize so much, but when we finally got to land, I was so like in such like panic over getting in trouble that I just like ran. I like booked it to my cabin. Accident in quotes. And like, yeah. It was like a decent sized camp, I think, so I never got in trouble for it. But like I was just so scared that I just like booked it, and I was never found again. Child me was a brat. You guys have heard me say that, and I will say that, like, more. We have been at this for, like, roughly, on my side, 29 minutes. Stream might be saying different, but, yeah, I'll just point that out every 2 seconds. I want to get, VR chat sometime. I don't have a VR headset yet. I'm waiting until, like, we hit, like, the goals. Ran off into the woods and raised by pangolins. Man, that would be a better, like, character story than what I came up with. But yeah, like, I don't know. I've been watching through some Pokemon movies recently, and man, some of them are cringe. It's a specific pattern. We're going into the disco section. Disco! Yeah, the cloud moves out of pattern, so we're just like going over the same area over and over. Music's kind of annoying, so tell me if you guys want me to turn off the music on stream side. But yeah, I've been just sitting and chilling. Sometimes I'll see a few people pop in, and then like in like 20 seconds they just automatically leave, and I find that funny. But yeah, we chillin'. This is the entire stream. I made a joke a few months ago, last time I played through this area in Omori, that I would do a 7-hour stream of this, of following the cloud. I'm not gonna do a 7-hour stream, but I will do a like an 1.5-hour stream. You're increasing your cloud tolerance. Stranger down there, like, I wonder what's taking Omori so long. Omori's taking a while, and we're just chilling here. Disco! Yeah, I wish I could turn on some other music, but my computer recognizes, like, my Spotify as, like, the same thing as coming... That kind of looks like a face. But, like, it recognizes everything that comes from, like, the desktop as the same thing. So I wouldn't be able to like separate it from, I don't know how to separate it on OBS. So yeah, I can't listen to any other music than this. But like, if you guys don't want to hear this sound like repeating over and over, I can just mute the audio for a bit of the game. So yeah, let me know. I probably should have put like an eye strain warning on my like stream like title or something. Tell me if I should, because I know definitely this part, the disco, will probably need eye strain warnings, but I don't know. We want the real Blue Cloud experience. Man, you guys, you two are the real fans. Coming in, sticking here for like more than 2 minutes, like, you know, pog. Yeah, let's see. Should I... Do you guys, like, I don't know what conversation topics you guys want. I could, like, so, like I was saying, like, this past week, I've made acquaintances. I don't want to say friends unless, like, because I don't know if they want to be my friend, but I've made, I don't know, seeing stranger just standing there makes me laugh. But, like, I don't show up to normal Omori, but this is art. Can't miss it. I'm just staring at the stream time, waiting for it to hit an hour and a half. That's like my minimum allowed time I allow for myself to stream. It has to be at least an hour and a half. So I'm chilling. But I was like, I really, like, cause recently this past week, I have not been, well, for the past while, I've not really been feeling up to streaming. Just like mood-wise. I don't really feel, I'm like, naturally, I'm actually a very, not talkative person. I'm quite quiet. So, like, sitting here and talking to, like, just a computer for, like, 2 hours is just, like, draining. So, I love it, though, because it's definitely, like, helping me get out of my box a bit more. But, yeah, like, there's just times, like, these past few weeks where, like, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, I need a moment. But then I have so many ideas. Well, at the same time, not really having that many ideas, because half the time I'm like, oh, that wouldn't be a fun stream. Man, this is a great stream, guys. I thought about it yesterday, and then I was like, well, like, probably not. The music would get annoying. Like, I don't know if people would actually show up and talk to me, so then I would just be, like, rambling about nothing kind of thing. But yeah, of course. Yep, that's why I offered because, oh my gosh, this game, it's like the same few seconds over and over. Is that better? I don't have an ASMR stick, but I can like aggressively tap. I have a kind of clackety keyboard anyways. I'm also talking over my keyboard. The audio is like burned into your ear. And so you think you still hear it, but like in all seriousness, I just never turned off the audio, so you think you're just remembering it, but you're not. I'm joking. I could just take off my headphones. I'm only having my headphones on because I'm playing a game. Wait, what? Did you stop it? I did. We had a request to stop it. Plot twist, I'm currently in black space. Stranger, is that you? We pop over here and... Where is he? Where is he? Yeah, he's down there. Okay, yeah, we have to wait for the blue cloud then. We pop down here and you're just there like, but it's still you're making me self-conscious now. It's not still playing. Right? Yeah, it's not still playing. Gunther, you're messing with me. Gunther, you are... How dare? I could also just... Wait, can I not... I can't press escape! Wait, do I press tab? No, it just... I can't open anything! I can't press escape! I was gonna open my options and turn off the thing so then I can't even hear it, but, you know, I'm stuck. I have to. Are you guys getting the keyboard ASMR that you wanted? Do I need to make my button presses louder? Let's see. What's this? What is this? Was ist das? Eee! I like how I pretty much memorized the path at this point. Disco! It's alright? Okay. I'm thinking about getting like a lapel microphone. I think that's what it's called. The one that goes on your chest. And if I do that, then if I do this again, I'm thinking of just like keeping a save right here. If I do this again, I'll just put it right next to my keyboard for you, you know? I'll turn it on max volume so it's just really loud. What I need is, so earlier I was thinking about, I think I like started my thing and then like, I immediately just like interrupted my thought with another thought, so I didn't really say my thought. But like, just on back to the AU talk kind of thing of like the Omori alternate universe. Disco! Like, I think I need an AU where we follow Basil, and Basil is like definitely not the good guy. Most like AUs I see either follow like Kel or they follow Sunny. Man, we chillin'. Oh, he's zooming. But, like, I want, like, a superhero AU where Basil's, like, technically a superhero, but he's just, like, really not. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. I'm worried. His Reddit animation's a little silly. Ow. But yeah, let's see. But yeah, after this, I don't know if I'm gonna like draw more. Because I've been like, because of like the new acquaintance, because I refuse to say friend until they say that they want to be my friend. But because of my new acquaintance, I've been like having a lot more inspiration to like draw. So that's what I've been doing a lot this past week. So after the stream, I might, like, draw more, or I might just, like, shiny hunt for, like, the shiny lock that Riff and I are gonna do. But, yeah, I don't know. I gotta think of what I want to shiny hunt. He's just a little guy. Look at him. Look at him. He's chilling. So recently, I got a new job, and I've been doing my training like the past few days for my new job. And pretty much what my new job is that like I go into rooms of children that are like recently born, and I do like a hearing screen on them. So like I pretty much just like go into like a family's room, and I like test the baby. I hook the baby up to a computer that says if they need to go see an audiologist or not, kind of thing. Are you saying "aw" because of the job? It sounds like it's fun. And it's like quite interesting technology kind of thing, because like yeah, there's one where you just like there's like a few different tests that you can do. And one of them you just like plug in, like you pretty much like put a fancy earbud in the baby's ears, and like what it does is that children, I like in high school I really wanted to be a doula, which is pretty much like they work with midwives, but the doula is more of like a coach, and they help with like the emotional aspect of like giving birth, and then after like while like within the first few months of the baby's lives, they kind of also are able to help out with like teaching the mom what to do, and they're just like a good like emotional kind of like stability in like someone's life. So like yeah, they come over, they kind of like help out with like teaching the mom how to like clean the bottles and everything like that. So that's what I wanted to do for a really long time. Disco. But like I don't know, I'm not really wanting to do that recently. Give baby knife. Omori moment. But yeah, like I don't know. This is kind of like close to that dream, but like I don't really have that dream anymore. So like I saw this job and I was like, oh, like audiology, and like just something that like younger me really would have wanted to do. And that's kind of why I'm doing it. But yeah, I don't know. The tech is interesting. But yeah, one of them pretty much, yeah, they plug in like this fancy earbud into like the child's ears, and the computer reads, like it lets off like sounds, and what it does is that the sound waves go like through the eardrum and into like the middle ear and then the inner ear, which is also called the cochlea. It looks like a snail shell. The cochlea is kind of what makes the noise into like what your brain perceives. So like for example, for me, my cochlea is good, but my ear is bad. So like I have a hearing aid that goes directly to my cochlea. So sometimes they're called like cochlear implants, and stuff like that. So yeah. But yeah, pretty much. So what happens with that is that like it sends sound waves to the cochlea, and then the cochlea, whenever it perceives a noise, lets off tiny vibrations, and the earbuds read those vibrations and say if the child is actually hearing what you're doing or not. And that's like how the reading goes. But then there's another one where you put little headphones on the baby. And you also put electrodes on the baby, but it doesn't hurt the baby. It's like a little band-aid. And it reads the baby's brain stimulation. Very interesting to me. And like if they hear the noise. It's called a brainstem response. I don't know. I'm probably doing a very, very basic explanation of this, and I'm also probably doing a very bad job explaining it. But want to talk about science? I know, like, okay, hot take. Not really a hot take, it's more of a thought. But, like, nobody gave me a conversation topic, so I'm just gonna go on my own tangent really quick. So, I was doing research about praying mantids today, because every once in a while, I'll just be like, bug. And, then I just, like, read a ton about a bug. And I've wanted, to one day take care of a praying mantis. So, like, every once in a while, I'm just like, oh, like, time to research more about praying mantids, and their care. But anyways, like, so I was thinking, like, you know, praying mantids, they're, like, seen as, like, quite scary animals, because they eat their prey alive. But, like, the thing is that a lot of animals do that. I don't know. That was my thought, is that, like, a lot of animals do it. And I mean, like, it's probably, I don't know. I don't know if people want me to have this conversation right now. I just perceive it as interesting. That we find that as, like, a horrific thing to do. Which, I mean, it is kind of horrific, but, like, it's also kind of safer, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know the science behind that. But, like, I think with bacteria, it'd probably be safer. But, I'm not saying humans should do that. That would be absolutely just, like, I think our morals are above that. But with animals that, like, don't really have, like, it's, like, built into their, like, everyday thing, I don't think that's, like, something that we should look down upon. I'm really just digging myself into a hole right now. I'm just looking at disturbing imagery, thinking disturbing thoughts, you know. We're a little funny today. We are hitting, my OBS says that we are about to hit the 50-minute mark. Shout out to anyone that's been here for over 2 minutes. Here, let me see what you're saying. I thought they were scary because they have giant blades for arms and extremely fast reflexes. Maybe that's another reason. For me, like, yeah, like, they can't really do that much to humans. I think that praying mantis eyes are so interesting. Like, yeah, the eyes are just so cool to me. But, yeah, I don't know, like, for them, like they're chill animals, I think. They're really cool. It's not like they can really do anything to humans. And the funny thing is that, like, I've, like, from some of the, like, the readings and videos I've watched, like, a big problem with, like, keeping, praying mantises is that, like, if you give them a really big area, they can't find their food. You, like, put, like, flies in and stuff, and they're just, like, they can't find them. And it's just funny to me to think of, like, this, like, animal that's, like, a really, like, terrifying predatory animal. And they just, like, oh, mother, you have not provided me my food. And you have, like, 3 crickets in there, and they're just like, mother, what is this? And that's just if you give them, like, too big of an area. Until they are the size of large dogs. I think that would be interesting. The thing is that, like, they have such, like, frail bodies that, like, I feel like even if you met, like, a large one, just kick out its legs, okay? Like, I think part of the reason, I know at least with, like, bugs with, like, the really long legs that, like, I forgot, I think it's called, like, maybe lace wings, I'm not sure. Smooth brain moment. But with some of the bugs that, like, just have really, like, weird, like, long legs kind of thing, part of the reason is because if a bird grabs them, they just disconnect that leg and they're good. It's like kind of like a hunting hunting thing. It helps them escape. But yeah, I don't know, like, if you were to run into, that's the thing, if you were to run into, kick him in the shin. Penn on horror movie monsters, indeed. I've taken enough self-defense classes to, like, aim for the nose, aim for the throat, aim for the groin. Ears are also a weak spot. You know, there's plenty of weak spots on a human. The thing is just, like, getting it in the right spot. And, you know, if you were to meet a giant-sized bug, I would just say, aim for the legs. Like, they also, like, bugs have segmented bodies, okay? Like, I would not be scared. Like, don't be scared of them. Like, if you meet a giant crab, or, like just a giant crustacean in general, then I would be start to get a little afraid, because, like, meeting a giant lobster, like, if it's so big that you can't, like, grab the claws, how are you gonna deal with that? But also, if you're on land, I don't think there's a lot to worry about, because eventually their gills will dry out. So, like, you know, I don't know. I don't know what to do against, like, a Godzilla or anything, but, like, just saying, like, people think that, like, massive flies or anything. Give me a second. I almost sneezed. Massive flies are, like, terrifying or anything. But, like, you know, like, giant spiders and stuff. But, like, I don't know. They have a lot of weak spots. Oh, I was doing research on spiders and, like, their intelligence. And like, something interesting is that spiders actually change their, like mainly jumping spiders, but they'll change their hunting tactics depending on the bug they're hunting. So, like, some spiders are known to, like, change their web design to, like, specifically target, like, whatever is in the area. But, like, what jumping spiders will do is, yeah, they will do things to, like, hunt other spiders that are just, like, interesting. I think I read that there's a species of spider in Africa that will actually go to other spiders' webs, because they'll eat other spiders, and they will mimic the vibrations on the web of the type of bugs that that spider eats. So if the spider that they're hunting were to eat smaller bugs, they would tap the web with a leg really, really lightly, so then the spider comes out. And if they did it heavily, then typically the spider comes out quicker. And because that's, like, a big food source, they need lots of venom and everything like that. They need to get it down quickly before it destroys the web. But, like the spider is just, like, known to change their hunting tactics. And I find that interesting. Because, like, you know, people say that, like, spiders aren't, like, intelligent enough to, like, recognize that, like, a human is a friend or anything. Sometimes spiders can recognize, from what I've read, that, like, human equal, like, sound equals food or something. I am in strong belief that a spider is scary in inverse population to its size. Giant spiders are not spooky. Yeah, huntsman spiders are so silly to me. Because, like, they are absolutely no danger towards humans, really. And they're just, like, chilling in Australia. They're massive. One of the, like, bigger spiders. And, like, probably... I know that there's, like, at least one spider that's, like, bigger than it, in leg size. But yeah, like, huntsman spiders, they can, like, hunt, like, there's a picture online where, like, one is just, like, holding a possum, because it's just, like, that big. But, like, they're not dangerous towards humans. They don't really do anything towards humans. That's because humans are still so big compared to it. They have big legs, but, like, you know, like, it being the size of a dog, like, you're still gonna be bigger than it, kind of thing. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, are you saying that, like, the amount of spiders are scary? Because the gentle giants. The interesting thing is that on the planet Earth, I think this statistic is from 2017, so I think recently it dropped. But in 2017, I think, the ratio of invertebrates to vertebrates was 97%. So there were, like, 97% of the living things on planet Earth were invertebrates. I think recently it maybe dropped to 95. But part of the reason is because things like spiders, and just bugs, parasites, things like that, they have such a short lifespan, and they have so many, predators that they need to reproduce like crazy. That's part of the thing with frogs, is that the reason why frogs lay so many eggs is because, not a lot of them are making it to adulthood. Eggs could be infertile, eggs could be eaten while they're eggs, tadpoles can be eaten. So, like, of course, frogs are vertebrates, but, like, that's just a good example that's easy for people to understand. Like, there's so many things in the wild that, like, that's why bugs lay so many eggs. 'Cause, yeah, like, I don't know. It's just, I find that interesting, too. But yeah, apparently not a lot of people, so because people don't think that bugs are animals, which they are, not a lot of people recognize that parasites are animals. Which is interesting. I remember I remember learning in biology that, one of the truly monogamous animals, is what is called a monogenian skin parasite. I think I said that correctly. But pretty much it's just this parasite where the male and female attach to each other, to, like, kind of, like, form a butterfly-like shape. And, if they were to detach, it would kill both the male and female. So they have to stay attached, which thus meaning that they are quite literally just forced to be monogamous. You have a question that ties into an assignment you're doing. How can someone who's afraid of bugs overcome that fear? In my opinion, it's really depending on where the fear stems from. Like, I know my recommendation to people who are afraid of spiders is first try to interact with daddy long legs or things like that, because, like, the majority of daddy long legs that you see in the US, half the time they're not gonna be actual spiders. There's two different, like, bugs that are kind of said to be daddy long legs. One of them is a spider and the other one isn't. The other one is, it does not have a segmented body. It is a a bug that actually feeds on decomposing material, but it looks like a daddy long leg. So whenever you see a spider that looks like one, just look at like the amount of segments on its body. But like the main thing I would think of is if you're just afraid of bugs because they make you feel uncomfortable, that you're not really like you're afraid of like how many there are or anything like that. Just I would keep in mind on like how fragile they are. Like I don't know where you live, Space, but I'm just gonna like also give you some statistics on the US. Like I know people die of bug bites, but like definitely in the US, at least in North America, you're not gonna be getting like a lot of that. Like even with like the thing is that bee stings, yes, there are allergies to bee stings, but like the amount of I don't know how to explain my thought. They're not gonna like they're here, I'm gonna take a drink of water to think. The likelihood of dying to a bug bite or like a bug sting is very unlikely. Like I think if I remember, I think I might get the year wrong. I think it was in 2011, maybe 2016. One of those years. I only like 11 people from like an article I read like years ago, so I don't know. But like if I remember correctly, only 11 people actually in the US went to the hospital with reports of a bad reports of a black widow bite kind of thing, and only 2 of them actually had like bad allergic reactions. Like the fact of I'm actually gonna look that up really quick because I want to make sure I'm giving correct advice. Like bugs, they're not gonna like it's the likelihood of like being actually hurt to a point where it's like you're not able to come back from it is very low. And plus you can kill them very quickly. They have a reason to be afraid of you. Let me look up. Yeah, let's see. I'm typing so quickly on my phone that I am just like okay. So let's see. I love the articles that exterminating companies come out with, because like earlier today I was doing research on bugs, and one of them was like the spiritual meaning of the bugs in your house, and like you click on it and it's like talking about like how like the amazing spiritual meanings of ants. It's not even like these ants are pests, it's just like wow, ants represent teamwork and everything like that. I'm just like you're like an extermination company. Like, what are you doing? Okay. So what this is saying is that yeah, like 2,500 bites are reported. Very few people actually go to the hospital. And like only like about maybe 4 people die from a black widow bite each year, and that's going to actually be like allergies compared to bee stings. But once again, you're saying insects as in general. So the thing is that for me, they're small. If you They're small. You can crush them with your hand if you wanted to. The main reasons why bugs would attack you is because they feel... Oh, yeah, that's good. Like, I don't know, what was I gonna say? Like, the main reasons bugs would attack you is because of the fact that... Oh, conquering your fear of pollinating bugs. So I really should not be talking bad about bees. And I'll get to that part in a moment. And like, yeah. What was I gonna say? I don't know. I'll just talk about pollinating bugs. So yeah, like, let's see. How do I want to talk about bees? Bees are very interesting animals. There are more pollinating animals than just bees and butterflies. And like you can look at like fruit bats and things like that. Where like this is kind of unrelated, but not really. Like, bats, they're a natural insecticide, so they're very, actually, like, quite good for farmers. And then, yeah, fruit bats are, pretty good, pollinators and everything like that. So, like, the thing with pollinators is that, like, I don't know, they're pretty chill. They're, like, what's keeping your world alive. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Bee Movie. Sorry, I just, like, laughed way too hard at my own joke. But, yeah, I don't know. The thing is that, this might sound a little, like, counterproductive, but my genuine, like, thing that I would probably, like, say to someone like Sister Penn is that if you're afraid of bugs, just remember how absolutely dangerous you are to them. Which you don't want to put that in a book, so I understand. If you give me time to think, I could come up with something, like, exquisite. But, yeah, brain empty, brain smooth. But yeah, like, the thing is that there's a lot of different bugs out there, that aren't just bees and aren't just, like, butterflies. And, there's, like, a natural... I don't know. Yeah, let's see. I could help you look up fun facts if you want. We could have a fun fact stream. But it is very important to have flowers and plants native to your state. Like, not even just flowers. Like, plants, you need, like, just things that are safe for the local wildlife and things like that. Interesting, yeah. Different animals, like, ravens and, like, other corvids, they're able to communicate just about, just general things. Like, they're able to communicate what human did wrong, and actually, you know, like, if you wrong one crow, so, like, or one crow or a raven, sometimes they're able to communicate to, like, the rest of their flock that you specifically wronged them. And, like, things like that. If you do, like, a good thing for one, then sometimes they can bring back friends to, like, say hi. But, yeah, like, the thing is that humans, we're so big, we're so destructive, that, like, you're not gonna be seeing a pollinator go out and, like, start, like, destroying the earth as humans have. Like, that's just not a thing. Disco! So, yeah, like, a bee sting hurts, but you're actually, like, the bee dies. So, it's kind of, like, they don't want to hurt you. Animals, like, the bugs that, people typically are afraid of don't really want to hurt you. Black widows a lot of times give dry bites. That's why not, like, people might report getting a black widow bite, but not a lot of them, like, actually need like a lot of medical attention because they give dry bites. It takes way more energy to refill like venom and everything like that, like actually get more venom. Like skunks, they probably like they're not all the time going to spray you if they feel threatened, because first they're going to stomp at you and like scoot their rear end towards you. Hello, hi. We're doing a stream where we're following the cloud. It'll be based more on patriotism, individuality, natural beauty, and color, since that'll reach American audiences better than the approach like the moon looming over the Legend of Zelda. We're all gonna die if you don't do this. Encouraging others to do something is a user experience interface principle. Yeah. Elise, do you have a fear of bugs? Why are we following the cloud? Because I promised to in one of my last Omori streams a while ago. I don't know what the stream time is, but my OBS has been up on the screen since, like, for 1 hour and 13 minutes. And so I'm probably gonna end somewhere around when my screen says, like, an hour and, like, 30 to an hour and 35 kind of thing. Why has this been going on for an hour? Because I made a joke about doing a 7-hour stream of this. The music is so annoying. I turned it off for you guys because it was requested. An hour and 11 minutes. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. And you're okay with bugs unless they fly? Yeah, like, that makes sense. You want to be able to see them. You don't want them to get out of your sight, kind of thing. I don't think I will. Drinking water. It's been a lot of talking. But yeah, like, I don't know. Bugs are so, like, there's not a lot of them that do hurt you. Like, in the grand scheme of things, not a lot of bugs will hurt you. Not a lot of bugs want to hurt you. Gone fishing, following the cloud. Man, gone fishing, my beloved. I'm still absolutely devastated that they took that Ghost and Pals took down the Dirt Time song. Follow the cloud for 7-hour stream. Yeah, I turned off the music because it was getting annoying for people watching, but like this music is like driving me bonkers. I'm going crazy. And I can't open the menu from the screen either. Follow the cloud! Hello, Riff! Why not turn it off for yourself? I can't, well, oh, I guess I could turn off my, like, computer noise overall, but then I'm gonna forget to turn it back on. I'm gonna forget to turn it back on. That's the only thing, is that, like, half the settings on my computer I don't know how to change. On an earlier topic, what type of self-defense were you taking? You mentioned it a while, talking about breaking the mantid's legs. This is Omori. This is like a secret area of Omori. Not so secret, actually. But, pretty much, I made a joke a few streams ago that I'll follow this cloud for 7 hours. Instead, I'm doing it for like an hour and a half, maybe. But we are following the cloud. The music's really annoying in this area. Don't mess with Kara, she's gonna break your kneecaps. Well, you know, humans have more durable kneecaps than bugs. So, like, I might try to, like, defend myself in other ways if someone were to come at me, but, like, yeah, I'm not gonna go for the kneecaps. But, like, I don't know what type of self-defense it was. It's really just, like, wow, you're a female, so time to take self-defense classes. So, like, I liked being able to, like, punch things, I guess. We have a punching bag in my house, but like as a kid I thought it was so cool to be able to like say I could punch things. So then like my mom at the time just like signed me up for a ton of self-defense classes. Break his shins. So you've been following Cloud for an hour? Yeah, like about like an hour and 14 minutes. Like ever since I started stream, I was already following the Cloud. So yeah. The only downside is that like the first like minute and a half of stream was me being muted. So that was fun. For some reason my OBS did not recognize my microphone, which is great. I think my OBS might have like updated or something. But yeah. What happens if the Cloud just disappeared? I don't know. At this point, I've memorized the path, so I could probably just do it myself. It's just a walking sim. Though people joke that Omori itself is a walking sim. So, yeah. You go in this like weird zigzag and it's just the same path over and over. He's going over, he's gonna go down to the disco, he's gonna go about here, and then he's gonna come over, and then he stops about here. Did he stop? I think I went too far away from him. There we go. So yeah, I think my assumption is gonna stop about here, and turn right. Yep, there we go. What if you don't follow Cloud? What if I actually progress story? What if I actually just, like, come over here and talk to Stranger? He's over here. He's right there. There's Stranger. Hello, Stranger. Stranger, my beloved. Stranger is one of my favorite Omori characters. I would love to do a Stranger cosplay, but, like, I fear that people are gonna, like... I don't know. Because, like... My idea of a Stranger cosplay is to put on, like, one of those, like, black spandex suits, and then just put, like, LEDs right next to my eye, and then, like, I was thinking about maybe making, like, a something out of, like, a hula hoop, so then it's, like, this massive, like, thing that's, like, maybe swallowing me, but, like, I feel like that would, might be taken wrong out of context. So, like, I don't know. I think it would be a very interesting and easy cosplay to make, but, like, I don't know. I don't want to be, like, punched. So, yeah. We're about to run into Stranger again. I'm coming down here and coming over here. Encapsulating the Furfrou in Pokemon XY for an hour 30. Oh my gosh. So yeah, we come over here and Stranger's over there. Disco! Disco! Man, this music is like so annoying. Because it's literally just like a loop. And so it's like the loop of like the same like 20 seconds. Do you guys want the music again? I can give you the music again. Kara, is everything okay? I don't know. Here, have the music again. Maybe you can party with me. Ow! I said this earlier. Stranger is kind of just a dark Basil. Yeah, it's Basil's shadow. Why have you been doing this? Because I made a joke, and I am going to follow up with that joke. Not for 7 hours. Not for 7 hours. I'm gonna do it for about an hour and a half. But, like, I made a joke about doing it for 7 hours, so I'm following up, with that joke. I could probably do something where, like, I make a, feed of myself talking for, like, 7 hours, or, like, doing stuff for 7 hours kind of thing, and then just layer it over the same, looped video for 7 hours, and, you know, I don't know if people are actually gonna watch that, but, like, it'd be funny. Yeah, so Stranger is some kind of dark Basil, meaning that you could, alongside the spandex, just wear some black vest or something and recreate Basil's outfit, but dark. Yeah, my worry about, my worry about putting clothes on top of it is that, like, it could be taken more wrong. I don't know. I don't want to seem offensive to other races. I don't know. Because I don't know what's taken offensive, and so I just don't want to see, like, because I have the worry that, because I personally don't know if it would be taken offensive. I'm going to assume it would be, and so I'm just not gonna do it. I think it would be an interesting idea, and I thought it would be nice to, like, explain the idea, but yeah, I do not want to do it because I do not want to offend anyone. You were just about to shout disco, and then you saw the text, classical conditioning at the finest. If someone takes offense, just go for the kneecaps. That's how you get arrested, Gunther. I just go to a con and start, like, taking a baseball bat to someone's kneecaps. It would be great. Coming up on Stranger again, guys. He's over here. Look at him. Disco! I don't know what that means! What does nickel arc mean? We love the Miwo. Look at it. For a second, I thought the eyes were following me. I was like, oh, interesting. We're gonna wander off for a second. Miwo, my beloved. This is brilliant. Some amazing art. I like this room more than the room that actually, like, has faces in the background. Okay, I need to find him again. He's over here somewhere. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I went off the path. I stopped following the cloud. There we go. Why does your VTuber have an aunt? So my VTuber avatar is based off of an endangered species called the pangolin. They are known as the most trafficked animal in the world. And so pretty much a pangolin's main diet is ants. They kind of look like anteaters. And so the ongoing joke is that you guys, because my, like, the VTuber's full name is Kera Penn, with 2 N's. And that joke is that pangolin scales are made out of keratin, and so it sounds similar and it's funny. Laugh, please. Guys, please laugh. I need friends. But yeah, like, thank you. I know I'm hilarious. I thank you, yes. But yeah, so pretty much. Thank you. I love the hearts too. That's great. I'm clipping that. I need friends. Love that. But yeah, so the chat on my first, like, on my debut stream voted for themselves to be called pennies, and they also voted for themselves to be ants. And the ongoing joke is that, I don't eat my chat, but I do put them in my bubble tea. They're the little bubbles in my bubble tea, which kind of sounds a little gross, but you know what, whatever. But yeah, so pretty much, I'm a pangolin. Pangolins eat ants. I thought ants would be a cute motif, and thus, we have the motif of ants. I have a little ant hair clip, and I have an ant on my shirt. Gunther, that reminds me of that time I was so bored I was playing Clash of Clans Royale on emulator. Oh no. So it's like putting ice cream on your shirt because it's yum. Yeah, it's like anime girl makes her entire personality, so then she just puts it on her shirt. Even though I don't really make ants my entire that was a really bad... Hello, stranger! That was a very bad, Oh, my voice is having such a hard time now. I've gone like 2 weeks not talking this much. No, it's a very bad comparison. But yeah. Riff out here stealing a free game. Oh no. Oh, Riff, I've managed to sign into Pokemon Masters every single day. Kara, try not to follow the Cloud Challenge. Impossible. Here. Let me see what I can do. Let me see what I can do. Yee! All roads lead back to the cloud! How I got bored out of the game after 15 minutes. So I finished the entire main story. And then I decided to do the story on hard mode. And then, and now it's been... the cloud is inevitable, indeed. The stories in there are really, really dry. And right now, I think I'm just playing it out of spite. Because, like, I don't know. I got Lily, in one, and, like, I really wanted House, so I'm just keeping Lily around for good luck kind of thing. But right now, the only good thing about Master to me is the music. You see, the music is so annoying because it just repeats. Like, I don't know, it's kind of like this music right now. I'm glad Sister Penn was very nice, I'm glad. I've been trying to get Among Us together with with Sister Penn and everything. But Sister Penn is a very busy girl, so, yeah. I don't know how to get the audio better if we were to stream in the same room again. That's another issue. Among Us. Gunther, you should try playing Among Us with us. Oh, Gunther, would you rather play Goose Goose Duck? That would be fun. That's even worse. Oh no. There we go. You have $60 now. That's nice. Never heard of it. It's like Among Us, but with birds. It's even more cringe with Among Us. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, the issue is that, like, yeah, I want to schedule another, like, an Among Us thing, but I don't want the same situation as the last time it happened, where, like, yeah, people say they're available, and then nobody is actually available on the time that it's available, so then, which is nice, because I like Goose and I'm broke. I see. You see, I just like it because it has birds in it. Birds are nice. Is the music annoying yet? Though, I guess, like, free games are nice. Tungamon tourney moment. Did I say something? Man, I love this 5-second loop. I know, right? That's what I've been listening to the past hour and 31 minutes. It's great. Yeah, so I'm going to keep streaming for a few more minutes just so the Sorry, I was reading chat. Oh, about people signing up and then not showing. Yeah. The little Omori things remind you of a Matryoshka. I did just totally butcher that, but I do know what you're talking about. That's because they are. There's a Vocaloid song called Matryoshka, and it's known to be a chaotic song because they don't really actually say anything in the song. It's just a lot of statements like kind of like strung together that doesn't really make sense. But yeah, I think they're cute. My grandparents used to have one that made a horrible screeching noise whenever you opened one. Woo, we hit 131. Thank you for letting me know. I'll keep going for a few more minutes. Haha, screech. Whenever I, like, re-debut, like, if I were to, like, get a new model and everything, I'm probably gonna do, like, a little bit of a rebrand kind of thing. Only 5 hours and 30 minutes to go. Let's go. I'll do it all in segments. I'll do a second stream of Following the Cloud where it's another hour and 30 minutes. And then I'll just like break them down in hour and 30 minute segments. So then at the end, I can just put all the videos together for a 7-hour video of me following the cloud. That nobody's gonna watch, but that's okay. The only video on my page. Following the Cloud, episode 1, season 1. What's the season 2? What's season 2? Kera's personality when brung out by chat. Crackhead, autism, creature bringer of chaos and destruction. You see, I don't... Season 2, we romance the cloud. I haven't been diagnosed with autism. I don't know, like, okay. I don't know how to take that, but, you know, I'm not gonna take it offensively, but, like, just confusion. Owa. Owa. I like how I'm walking in front of the cloud. I'm not even following the cloud at this point. You're just a very hyper and energetic person. That's all you're trying to say? Okay. Cloud follow you! Indeed! Let's go! I'm gonna drink more water. My throat is really hurting. Owa! Follow the cloud. Everyone has a little autism creature energy. I mean, it is a spectrum. As a treat. I love that. Follow the cloud. Yeah, should I make this a series? I don't know what I would do for the entire series. But like, yeah, should I make this a series so then I can string it together all into one massive video? Should I put better music over it though? We love the Omori music. Omori music is great. What's up, Elise? 24-hour follow cloud. Man, that reminds me of my 35-hour vocal synth playlist on Spotify. I'll share it on my server after this. Though the thing is that whenever so that 35-hour playlist is me trying just to make the longest Vocaloid playlist. Follow the Cloud podcast episode 547. Love that. I don't know how I'm gonna I was having such a hard time coming up with ideas on the thumbnail. I made 2 different thumbnails. I was gonna make a thumbnail where it was Omori and the Cloud sitting next to each other, kind of like today's thumbnail, but then the Cloud was holding a microphone and it was gonna look like they were doing a podcast because it was just gonna be a just chatting stream. But then I realized that I don't really want to. I don't know. I don't know how to make a microphone look like a microphone on a whiteboard, so, you know, yeah, that sucks. I might end now because I hear my own voice just dying now. So I need to go get better water. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. The Cloud. Okay, let me make this ASMR if I can. Can't wait for episode 2 of Follow the Cloud. I'm gonna drink some water and then I'll try reading that in more of a narrator poem. I don't know if you guys can actually hear my voice like I'm hearing my voice. Oh gosh. You now have a mic. Let me see. The Cloud has made a little facial change. Oh, it's moved right. It's going down now. Watch closely. It's nearing its loop phase. Oh, my voice. Where it all starts again. Nature is beautiful. Yeah, I did not read that correctly. My throat hurts so much right now. But yeah, I am, probably gonna end stream now. Though I just entered my YouTube live streaming page again, and it's so funny because through the stream, it gives me the analytics of whenever people popped in, and you can just see people popping in for a few seconds and popping out, because why the heck would someone watch someone follow a Cloud for an hour and a half? Gunther, you're crazy. Gunther's so silly. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to end stream, and I might do a second episode. I also need to do a second episode of my, Itsumare mo, tuning, and yeah, so might stream tomorrow. It's really depending on how Miss Penn feels, how the voice is doing, but yeah, hope you guys have a great day. Sleep well for those, it's night 4, and good morning for the ones that need a morning, or just in general, good morning. But yeah, have a great day. Bye-bye.